What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Commander Cycle channel. Today we do have a Star Wars Black Series figure review. Today is the Moff Gideon figure from the Mandalorian Black Series Galaxy Packaging subline. And yeah, we'll get straight into his packaging right after this. So for his packaging, it's the standard Star Wars Black Series Galaxy, but it does say Mandalorian and Moff Gideon down there in sort of this brownish orange. Hasbro Black Series at the bottom. Move on up on the window, says Black Series up there. Moff Gideon with the mural picture here. Number 8 in the Mandalorian line with a bigger picture than mural here. And there's his bio with Black Series and his name right above it. So yeah, we'll set this packaging back here and take a look at the figure. So Moff Gideon here does come with 2 accessories. His first accessory here is this nicely sculpted pistol. Honestly, I kind of like it. I don't know if we've seen it anywhere else. Comment below if we have. And yeah, I mean, it does have some storage there on the holster and the belt. He also comes with the Darksaber. This is the first release of it before Pre-Vizsla and I forgot who else. The new Mando. That's right, the new Mando has it. I really like it. The blade is removable here. This is a pretty good Darksaber. I know people are complaining that's a little bit light. I know the Credit Collection one does have it. Also, his cape is removable. It's just sort of hard plastic red and black, so I don't know if it's like an accessory, but it was a part of the figure, so I guess not. So for some detail here, if we move on up, it is the photoreal. It looks exactly like the actor. He does have the cape on, as I said, and yeah. If we take it off, on the back there, you can just see this sort of red around the belt here. On the front, there's some red on the shoulder pads. He does have his chest armor here with some buttons, white, red, gray painted. Looks pretty good. He's got some silver right there on the belt buckle. Red line going down the arm to this light glove. Red line going down there on the leg and some boots. There's another red line on that side, and also the holster is there too. So pretty small amounts of detail, but I still like it. And we'll get right into Moff Gideon's articulation. So for his articulation here, with his cape on, he can go about that far back. And I mean, I guess it hinders a bit of movement, and he can go that far forward. But I do believe when you take the cape off, he can go a lot more farther back. I mean, I'm not sure though. And he can go that far forward. It's a pretty good ab crunch. He does have a hula hoop ball joint at the chest, so that's pretty good. For his head, he can look about not that far up and not that far down. There is a tiny amount of side to side. You can't swivel all the way around though. And for the arm here, the shoulder pad kind of gets stuck, and it has like sort of like the Clone Trooper, but it's a lot worse. But it can only get that far up for me before it starts to warp. And yeah, arm can go that far up and swivel side to side, which is pretty good, but above 90. Wrist can go side to side, and trigger finger can go up and down. So yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of the head articulation, but his leg can stick out that far back, and that far forward. There is some thigh swivel here. Double or single knee joint can go that far back. There is some side to side. There is no boot swivel. I'm trying to do it, but there's none. Ankle can go that far back and that far forward. And there is a tiny amount of rocker. So yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of the articulation, especially around the head area, but it's all we got to work with for this figure. And now for some scaling. So here he is next to some Imperial ranks that he's with the Mandalorian Remnant Stormtrooper on the left and the Dark Trooper on the right. Looks pretty good next to them. And here he is next to the original Beskar Mando on the left and the red box Grogu, which scales perfectly, I suppose. So that will be it on this figure review. It was Moff Gideon from Star Wars The Black Series Mandalorian subline. I mean, I'm not a big fan of this figure. I hope they make like a newly tooled one when they make, I hope, season 3 one, that appearance. But I highly doubt it'll come anytime soon, so this is what we got for ourselves. He's really cheap if you want to pick him up, so do so if you want. Like, subscribe, share. We're trying to get to 50 subs so we can do a collection toward the end of the year. That's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching, and Commander Cycle out.